It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Philadelphia 76ers. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. The Nets will look to their home court advantage, just one game here in Brooklyn.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Here's Maxey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Here's Claxton. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Here's Irving. 76ers getting the bucket. Back to Durant. KD draws the double. 4 on the clock. And here's Davis for 3. No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
All right, David, thanks.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Embiid. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Tries again. Pass to Thibault. Harden with it. Guarded by Simmons. And another shot. And that one goes long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Back to Durant. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And KD throws it down.
You know, why settle for the layup when you're this close? Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Here's Maxey. Going inside. Simmons with the defensive effort. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And a deep 3 from Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pass to Embiid. In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
KD a screen. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Durant got 7 points in the game.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch and shoot opportunities.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
His first personal.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And there aren't many big men who've been more comfortable on a catch-and-shoot jumper than Love. He's very polished in that situation.
Irving double team. For the 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Curry with it. Picked up by Davis. Love right side. Simmons with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
You know, to me, it looks like Simmons is sometimes better at scoring through contact. Excellent concentration there.
Love, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Takes a step back. Pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Here's Thomas. They get it again.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
To the paint. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding a shooter and setting him up perfectly.
A wide open look for Love. Off target with his 3. Simmons left side. Here's Sharp. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Nets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Harden inside the three-point line. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Irving, good.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
And here's Harden for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Irving. And it's good for two.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Harden. There's the drive. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane. Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Back to KD. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. The 76ers leading by 4. Now Harden. He has 5. Outside, Maxey. They grab their own miss. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And Durant sends it back.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
And no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer, Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
And the first timeout called to the game for Brooklyn. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Simmons. Outside Durant. They double team KD. O'Neal from long range. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trailed by 6. Right side, Simmons. To the left wing. Davis up top. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. Can they get it? Fires the 3. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3.
You know, when Durant gets a look from that distance, he's letting it fly.
Pass to Tucker. And here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Now Kevin Durant. And the layup is good. Durant's got 15 points.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
Pass to Embiid. In the corner, Harden. And stolen by Simmons. And it's Davis at the elbow. It's O'Neal atop the key. Simmons with it. 6 to shoot. And they double up Simmons. There's O'Neal with the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Embiid. And Durant sends it back. It's intercepted. An even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Embiid's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Durant with a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Nets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious he feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. Part of his greatness.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Love outside. And it's off the back rim, no good.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And given how well he shoots it from the line, this is not a good foul. You got to avoid that at all costs.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Here's Harris. Lays it up off the glass. Harris has got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
Irving double team. Outside Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris.
KD is so good at drawing contact. You might remember now they changed the rules on that rip move that he perfected.
Free throw drops for KD.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
Harris outside. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. Back right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Harden surveying the D. Here's Maxey. And he gets it to go. Maxey's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Philadelphia.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Here's Embiid. Back to Harden. And Tucker has it in the corner. Simmons pulls it in.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
KD, that's for 2. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. And now a 4-point Brooklyn lead. Harden outside. Pass to Embiid. That shot missing. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And a wide open look for Irving. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Nets lead by 6.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
To the inside. Embiid. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight. And here's Davis for 3. Harden grabs the miss. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here.
76ers substitution.
Here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Thybulle trying to get open. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now just a 2-point Brooklyn lead. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Timeout Brooklyn.
Both teams will make substitutions. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Back to Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
You know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Pass to Thomas. It's stolen by Curry. Now Melton. The double clutch. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Irving with the ball. He's got 11. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's Love. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Love's got 5 now.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And, you know, when Cousins is healthy now, this guy is a quality player. He's a big man that has a lot of versatility.
Both good from the line that time. The 76ers trail. Melton with the ball. He's picked up by Cousins. Irving with the steal. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And the other thing we've seen them do well tonight is draw fouls. Time and time again throughout this game, they've won trips to the line and converted.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden, exceptional at slicing up the defense.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Back to Melton. Kicks it out to Harden for the lead. Rebounded by the Nets. 1:58 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And stolen by Love. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
Back to Monk. Takes it inside. And then Monk with the dunk. 3rd quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Melton with the ball. He's picked up by Cousins. Here's Harden. Here's Harrell. Crafty move. And Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, this is how Harrell stays efficient in boosting the scoring average. Extremely active on the offensive glass.
On the wing, Mitchell. Outside for Thomas. Into the lane. No good on that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Harden outside. A 3-ball. Cousins pulls it in.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Monk. Outside for Thomas. And the call will be against Harris. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Thomas.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Maxey. No good from 18. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Outside for Thomas. 1 second left. And it's good on the layup. And the Nets lead by 3.
Simmons, one of the smoothest passers we've seen in a long time. he whips it around like a point guard because he actually has the skills of one.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Nets lead by 3. And we're coming back.
Make some noise for Brooklyn Nets.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Brooklyn leading by 3. And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
And here is Simmons. Mitchell outside. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers trail by 3. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It's almost unbelievable how fluid Embiid is at his size. And his aggressiveness to boot, I mean, that really forces defenses to compromise a bit when they defend him.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Outside, KD. Back to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 3.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Pass to Maxey. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Embiid in the corner. And they double up Embiid. Curry is inside. Pass to Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Poke loose. Embiid with the steal. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Harden right side. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, the slam from the beard. Elevating a little bit. James can go from 0 to 100 pretty quick for a guy of his size.
To the middle. Here's KD. Count that one. 23 points for KD.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Harden up top. Six on the shot clock. Tucker inside. And Philadelphia calls time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Pass to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Curry attacking. Harrell with it. Now here's Love. Here's Fable.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Nets leading by 5. Outside Irving. Pass to Mitchell. And now the 76ers on the break. Oh, and that one. No question, powered it down.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Here's Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
The free throw drops for Durant. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The 76ers trailed by 5. On the wing, Harden. Knocks down the 3 ball. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
And they double up Simmons. Mitchell outside. Outside Irving. Right side Kevin Durant. Back to Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
But Irving takes advantage of any mistakes defenders make, so you've got to recognize how crafty he is.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. The 76ers trailed by 4. Harden outside. Pass to Embiid. Driving in. 5 on the clock. Harden outside. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And they double up Simmons. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Coming up on the floor for the 76ers.
On the wing, Irving. Simmons left side. Pass to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Doesn't go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. .136 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Now Maxey. Back to Embiid. Maxey in the corner. And here's Love from the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Embiid with the steal. Here's Fable. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
Irving. To Claxton. Here's Simmons. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And here's Harden for three. And it's KD with the rebound. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loved knocking down the big shots.
Money!
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks. Recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
And now let us... Tried to foul intentionally.
Teams fifth foul. At the line.
He drops the first one, and that